Okay, I believe we are live. So I'm going to check my little YouTube window to see who is here. Otherwise, welcome, because I know some of you guys are watching the recorded version of this. So my name is Nicole. I'm an astrologer. I'm a card reader. I'm a life coach. I do it all. I'm also a surfer. And this is my channel called Listen to the Stars. It is related to all those subjects, plus spiritual topics in general. Yes, it is related to surfing as well. Hopefully one day I'll put some amazing surfing videos up of me surfing some amazing waves, which isn't going to happen today, but one day I will try to get someone to film me surfing. So this video right here is a part of a new series I have on my channel called Daily Astrology. If you want to understand why and how and who influenced me or inspired me to do this, you can check out my first daily astrology video, which I posted yesterday. But otherwise, here we are. And today we are talking about the Five of Spades. It is February 7th, 2019. Daily astrology means that I'm going to be coming live onto my channel every single day, no matter what. But it doesn't always necessarily mean that these videos should only be watched on the day that I post them. I'm trying to make these topics relevant so that you guys can play back these videos whenever you want to and watch the different topics that I bring up. So I might decide to bring a topic up for discussion. I might decide to bring a guest on. I might decide to do a little bit of a story time. It all depends on what I'm feeling for that day. And sometimes daily astrology will just mean that I literally give you a forecast for the day and some guidance for the next 24 to 48 hours. Or I cast some cards using my Cards of Truth deck or my Rorig Tarot, which I brought with me to Costa Rica. So if you're curious about these daily astrology videos, really, you can watch them any day at all. Every single topic is relevant for eternity. It's just that I like this format a little bit better because of how long editing and uploading has been taking me and all of that. Live videos just make more sense with me being in Costa Rica. And of course, I'll make some fancy videos for you as well. But now I just have a lot more time to do that and not interrupt this flow of information that I want to share with you. So hello, everyone. We have Tara and Annalena. So it's so nice to see everyone. It's really nice that everyone is here. I know Tara from a long, long time ago. She actually read cards for me and it was extremely accurate. Okay, so yeah, so I wanted to show you a little bit of my Costa Rican lifestyle. So this is part of it. We can just drink these little coconuts. They're called pipas, and they're like the coconuts that have meat in them, but they also have coconut water. They don't have coconut milk. And I really love these reusable straws because you can just like cut a little hole into the coconut and pop your straw in. And it works perfectly. So this is what this is my drink of choice today. So I'll probably always have a beverage on these. That's my drink of choice today. And yes, I did surf this morning. Normally I'm going to be on here a little bit earlier, but I surfed for a while, then I had a client and the waves were really amazing this morning. The only reason I got out was because I have a client and also my surfboard hit my leg and it really, really hurt. And I thought like I actually truly injured myself, but when I got out of the water, my leg was feeling fine. So I'm all good. I'm also getting like huge muscles from surfing. Actually, they don't look really that huge in camera. They look bigger in real life. But anyways, enough about my muscles, enough about surfing. When I was surfing, I was thinking about my life. I was contemplating all that kind of stuff. And one of the types of astrology that I practice is Omen Astrology. And Omen Astrology is literally just observing nature, being open to different stimuli that is coming in, and seeing what nature can teach us and show us about our lives. What kind of messages is nature giving us? It's basically looking for signs. I actually wrote a song when I was like 21 or 22 that talks about searching for signs. I'm always looking for a sign, waiting for the sign to come. And I've always been kind of an omen astrologer without me realizing, because I was always looking for different signs, whether it was birds or plants or coins or numbers, like the numerology to kind of give me guidance for my day-to-day life. And over time and over, with experience and learning the Cards of Truth system, which is this deck of playing cards, but also using the mathematically calculated system that I use on software, I've really understood a lot more about Omen astrology. And over time, I've started to relate certain types of plants, certain types of birds, certain types of animals with all of the different cards in the Cards of Truth deck. So for instance, in my type of astrology, my type of Omen astrology, whenever I see pelicans represent to me the spades. And I'm having like a little bit of a lagging on my computer, so I'm just going to check in to see if you guys are hearing me. And okay, Anita, you can book a reading at my website, NicoleBrenny.com. It's super easy to book a reading. So just go there. If you have any questions about it, you can email me hi@NicoleBrenny.com. Okay. So yeah, my internet I don't know if it's my internet, it could be my computer. So I'm just going to put this little client book that I have underneath my computer to increase airflow in case that's the problem. Let's hope that this works. Okay. So I have started to like relate certain types of birds, certain types of plants, everything to the different cards so that when I'm in my everyday life, I can actually get omens from the world around me. And I've had it where I don't even need to draw a card for a client. I've already seen the omen. I already know what the reading is going to be. I already know what the answer to the question is going to be. And I've talked about that in previous videos, and that still remains true. I've also had it where I see an omen and I know if I'm going to hurt myself or not when I'm surfing. So one of the omens that I have, one of the delineations I have is whenever I see a pelican, that's a spade. Pelicans could be hearts because they're like related to the water element, but I always relate them to spades. I usually typically relate birds to the spades because spades are, well, I don't know why I relate birds to spades, but I do because birds are, but whenever I see a bird, I always am relating it to spades. So that's just my own personal whatever. You don't have to relate birds to spades. It's just like whenever I see like a crow or something, like a black bird, it just reminds me of the spades. So that's what it is. Take it or leave it. But when I was surfing once, I saw 7 pelicans flying together, and I knew that that was the 7 of spades, and I knew that that was an omen that an accident was going to happen, a fall was going to happen. And I told myself, okay, you're just an astrologer. You don't need to, you're going to like create this for yourself. So just do this, you know, go into this wave with confidence. Don't worry about it. And I paddled into the wave and I was confident about it. And it was like the worst wipeout of my entire life. So I always relate the pelicans to spades for whatever reason. And today when I was out there floating around waiting for a good wave to come, I kept seeing groupings of 5 pelicans. And sometimes I would see 4 pelicans and then another pelican would swoop in and make it 5. And so I really felt like my biggest message to you today was about the 5 of spades, because I kept seeing this omen of the 5 pelicans together, which for me, in my own archetypical language that I have, 5 pelicans together means the 5 of spades. And when I got home, I realized, oh yeah, today is a 5 of spades day. So your biggest message for today, my biggest message for today, the thing that we're going to focus on is change. 5 of spades is change. And why is a 5 of spades change? I'm going to explain that to you in 1 second. I just want to see what you guys are saying and who's here. Annette took my Cards of Truth class. Wonderful. I'm so happy to see you here. Can you guys still hear me? Someone said the sound is bad. Okay, so yeah, just let me know because my computer is having really bad issues right now because of the fact that it's very hot here and very humid here and the electricity is bad here. So if you guys can see this, my entire MacBook cable turned yellow from overheating. So if anyone knows what to do in this situation, let me know. But that's also one of the reasons why I'm not editing videos, because I've got some computer problems. So Costa Rica is beautiful and amazing, but there are definitely some issues. So change is needed, change being the 5 of spades. People are like, why is the 5 of spades change? Why is the number 5 change? How does this make any sense? And I'm kind of giving you guys like a little bit of a piece of my Cards of Truth class just because I'm here and I might as well. And if you want to learn more stuff like this, you can take my class, which I'm starting on April 22nd. But this taking a Cards of Truth class is not only going to help you to read the Cards of Truth, it's going to help you to be better at astrology and understand any other esoteric art better, because the Cards of Truth are literally nature. Like the Cards of Truth are literally Omen astrology. So if you want to be a better at astrology, if you want to be better at reading omens, you want to be better at managing your life and understanding how literally life and nature works, study the cards. I never thought I was going to study the cards. I thought it was kind of stupid, and I thought they looked boring, and I thought, why do I need to study the cards? Because I already have astrology and tarot. But they have changed my life, and I can't even believe that I thought I was never going to study them, because they are way more powerful than any other system I've ever used. And one of the things I teach in my Cards of Truth class is that the 5 is related to change. So think about this. We're going to do this all together as a group. We're going to, like, we're in class now. In some ancient Vedic texts, there is like some discrepancies about, you know, what the body parts are. But from my understanding and the way that I put together the body parts in relation to the planets and the signs, is that Cancer, which is the natural 4th house of the zodiac, the sign of Cancer is the chest. It's the whole chest region. And Leo is more like the stomach cavity in that region, but the heart itself is not Cancer. The heart itself, like the organ, the heart, is Leo. Okay, so the chest cavity is Cancer, and the heart itself, the organ of the heart, is Leo. So the heart is contained, Leo, the heart is contained in Cancer. Think about how crazy that is when you really think about it. Like, how does that make sense? To me, like a light bulb went off. I was like, of course this makes sense. Leo is in Cancer. The sun is in the moon. How is the sun in the moon? You guys can type your comments in the chat to see who gets it. Think about it. The moon is up in the sky at night. Without the light of the sun, it's just this dark mass. It's just like floating in space, dark and scary and cold. But the moon receives the light of the sun. It takes in the light of the sun. It needs to take in the light of the sun. It holds the sun, the heart, in its chest. It absorbs the light of the sun. So the sun is contained within Cancer. The heart is contained within the chest. Okay, does this make sense? Is everyone getting this? My line of thinking? Okay, great. Some people are. And also there is a little bit of a lag. So it is what it is. Es lo que es. Espanol. Okay, so that is how this works. So what does the sun have to do with change, right? So I don't even know why I'm talking about the sun being in Cancer. I'm just going all over the place. Well, we go from this stable place of Cancer, right? Yeah, like I really don't even know how this is relevant. I'm just I'm just going off. This is what happens when I do live things and nothing makes sense. But keep that in mind, okay? It's probably going to come back around, and then it will all make sense to me too. Okay, so the sun is in, okay, the heart is in, okay, now I know what I'm talking about. The heart is in the chest. The heart is in the chest. So the heart is Leo. I just really wanted to show that the heart is in Leo. And what is the heart doing in the chest? What does the heart have to do with change? I kind of want to see if anyone will get this, and Annette can't answer because she was in my class, but what does the heart have to do with change? Literally, the heart is beating in the chest. What does that have to do with change? I don't know if anyone's going to get this. Yes, and I really wanted to bring this up because it's all really important to our shift from Leo to Cancer. Okay, yes, that is part of it. But the heart itself is, think about when, okay, my heartbeat is a certain BPM right now. It's like beating, beating, beating. It's like a regular BPM. But what if I started running? What would happen to my heart? My heart rate would go way, way up. What if I fell asleep? My heart rate would go way down. The heart itself is always making adjustments to keep our whole being organized and our whole being running the way that it should. If our heart, when we went and we ran and we were burning all these calories, if our heart did not change its rhythm, it just stayed the same, we would die, or we would be in really bad pain. But the heart, in keeping up with the rhythm and the changes of life, the heart, by making an adjustment, the heart is working effectively. The heart is doing what it needs to in order to work effectively. And I really think it's interesting that Leo is the heart and Cancer is the chest, because our emotions really rely on the adjustments that we can make with the sun, with our heart, right? Our emotions, or we say we feel it in our heart. Yeah, we feel it within this Cancerian realm of experience, but it's really our heart that is going to be able to make the adjustments. So number 5, Leo, is related to adjustments. If we look at it very just archetypically and specifically, like Leo is the heart. The heart needs to change. In order, the most basic thing, nature, in order for us to even be alive, the heart needs to be able to go faster, go slower, go somewhere in between. It needs to be able to make those adjustments. So the 5 of Spades, whenever you look at the spade suit, the spades are basically like, I would say, the archetype of the cards. The fives, so if the 5 of Hearts is a change of heart, the 5 of Spades is literally just change. It's just change. It doesn't have to be related to anything. It's just all about change. So the 5 of Spades is speaking about this idea of change. And change in the sense that change that is absolutely essential for us to be able to stay alive and to keep our spirit running in a healthy way on this planet. Because after the 5 of Spades, we have the 6 of Spades, which is what we experienced yesterday, which is being super, super happy. I mean, yesterday after I was surfing, I was taking a shower and I was literally just like, oh, I'm just so happy. I'm just having a great day. And I didn't really have any kind of reason for it at all. And that's what the 6 of Spades is all about, just like being happy for no reason. But the 5 of Spades is those changes that we can make so we can get to that really super healthy place. So the 5 of Spades today is asking you, what adjustment do you need to make right now? And for some of you, that adjustment is going to be huge. That's going to be like a massive, massive adjustment, like moving, breaking up, taking a new job, throwing away an entire draft of an article that you wrote and restarting from scratch. For others, it's going to be a change in attitude. For others, it's going to be a change. It's just making these adjustments for yourself in your day-to-day life to actively work with the circumstances that are arising for you. Now I know why I brought up Cancer being the chest, because the moon is adaptable. The moon is able to be in the moment. The moon is able to, it changes all the time. It's called the rabbit. It's jumping all over the place, right? So in order for the moon to do its job well, in order for the moon to be receptive to life and to truly live in the moment, the moon needs the sun. The moon needs to make adjustments. And the number 5 is actually related in numerology to Jupiter. And so when we can adjust, when we can live in the moment, we expand our worlds, we invite more in. And we need to understand that concept when we're dealing with Jupiter being in Sagittarius, where Jupiter is now. Jupiter is in Sagittarius, which is amazing, which allows us to expand our mind, which allows us to expand our philosophies and allows us to expand our experience of our spiritual selves. But expansion isn't always easy or always fun. Expansion requires that you grow. And 5 is also related to growth. And growth is painful sometimes. 5 is not an easy number. So remember that growth is going to help you to become a taller, stronger, faster, better person, but it's challenging. And right now, you need to ask yourself, what adjustments are you willing to and can make right now that are going to help you to achieve Rahu in Cancer, you know, you feeling amazing, you really truly following your heart, and that ultimately is going to allow your world to expand, your mind to expand, your philosophy to expand, you to become more spiritually connected than ever before. So what is that adjustment going to be? What is that adjustment going to be? So let me know in the comments while I drink this pipa. This is what you call coconuts in Costa Rica. It's called a pipa. Ceci n'est pas un pipa. Does anyone speak French? Okay. Yes, 5 of Spades can be a crisis. There's no such thing as good or bad cards. Okay. It's just the experience of challenge or not challenge. I call them challenge cards. Yes, Violet, you could say that. Cancer is more the emotions and the heart is the transmuter of the emotions. I like that. I need to think about that more, but right when I'm saying that out loud, I like it. Jordan had a bad day yesterday on a 6 of Spades, good feeling day. You might have a challenging 6 of Spades energy, like 6 of Spades in your cards of truth could be a challenging card for you. Or you could have an overarching energy. The energy in your week spread, your year spread, or your 7-year progress spread could be difficult. So we would have to look at that. So if you ever get a reading with me, we can definitely take a look at more of the overall overarching periods. Okay. Yes, Five of Spades can be quite restless. All the fives are pretty restless. All right, so that is your main message for today. And everyone here, if you can click the like thumbs up, that would be great, because I am trying to get more people to watch these daily videos, because I'm going to be covering a lot of information in them. And also, I just love you all, so sending you my love. And yeah, so I just basically, that's the message. What adjustment are you going to make today? I'm thinking about that too, and I'm like kind of confused, because I might be moving out of this beautiful place, and I'm thinking, is that really the right thing for me, or should I try not to move, or should I, what kind of house do I want to live in if I do move? It's like I'm having a crisis about what I need and what changes I need to make, and I'm even asking myself if this change of moving again is even the right change, or should that change be more internal? So there's kind of this energy of having some clarity, but not very much clarity that's going on right now. I'm definitely experiencing it. So I know that you guys probably are too. And I think I'm just going to leave that today. I was going to draw another card, but I don't think we need it. I think we're just going to leave it with the Five of Spades. If anyone has any other questions before I leave, I will take them. And while I wait for you guys to type, I just want to let you guys know again that I am teaching a Cards of the Truth class on the 22nd of April. This is one of the most fascinating tools for self-discovery I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I hope that for those of you that are looking to go really deep with yourselves, you'll consider taking this class. And I'm going to the Maldives in June, from June 1st to the 8th, I believe, with the Leo King, Vic Takara, and Joni Petri. I will be teaching a very specialized class in the Cards of Truth and a past life course, and your ticket cost includes everything, including some readings with me, depending on my availability. I'll be doing readings included in the cost of your ticket, or coaching sessions, I believe. It's going to be amazing and fun. Not everyone gets to live by the ocean. I am so lucky that I get to right now. My minimalist lifestyle in this gritty beach town with dust flying everywhere, but I'm happy that I get to live by the ocean. So the Maldives are going to be this ocean experience, but really fancy and luxurious and nice. So that will be even a treat for me. Every resort on the Maldives is its own island. So everyone that comes to this retreat is going to be on an island of the retreat. It's very secure. It's very safe because of this. We're literally all going to have our own bikes that we can travel around the island with. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And there are like ecstatic dance, there's tantra, there's yoga, there's all these different kinds of workshops that you can do. I don't know if there's for sure yoga, but I know that there's like tantra, different workshops that are all super interesting and really creative, fascinating people are going to be there. So it's just going to be fun, because I think it's going to be one of those events, I feel like, where people are just going to become friends and hang out and, you know, share all of our knowledge with everyone. So if you're interested in that, I included a link to that below as well. Let's see if you guys have any questions. The message is, what kind of adjustments are you willing to make today? And this is like relevant for the next 24 hours, basically. Well, tomorrow is going to be a different day, but it depends on where you are. Okay, well, everyone, I hope that you have, okay, what if a person has a Five of Spades running and a Five of Hearts, has a Five of Spades and Five of Hearts running right now? Okay, if you have a Five of Spades running right now, this is a very important day for you. Very important, especially related to whatever that Five of Spades is activating. I have Saturn opposing my sun right now, and it's not very fun, okay? Annalena, I would love to have you. All right, I'm going to let you guys go. I will be back tomorrow. You guys are going to be hanging out with me every single day. Well, at least 5 days a week, but maybe more, maybe hopefully not less, but maybe more. And if you enjoyed this video, or if you are watching me live, hit the like button. If you are not subscribed yet, then please subscribe for more stuff. I'll be doing these daily videos, and of course, I'll be keeping up with my other types of videos when I have time, and I will spend more time on them and make them even more beautiful than before. So that will be really fun for me. And yeah, I'm just really enjoying hanging out with you guys all the time now. It's like I said in the first video, it's like we're a stargazing crew in Costa Rica, enjoying this beautiful ocean energy. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope that you guys figure out what needs to be adjusted, and that you just allow yourself to make that adjustment and you don't think too much about it. You just go with it and you do it, because like the heart needs to be willing to change, because if the heart doesn't change sometime, like once in a while, especially during intense periods like running, we die. So let the heart change, let it take you where it needs to, so that it can more fully fulfill your emotional needs. And that is going to relate to every area of life, because the Five of Spades is related to every area, but we're using this metaphor so you can understand how potent this is, that you need to change. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.